banging on Daddy's door.
Why not?
Who gave you this?
Mason gave it to me.
Well, how sweet. You want to come downstairs and help me cut out pumpkins?
But how come we can't decorate Dad's room?
Well, because it might scare somebody, and certain people think that terrible things happen on Halloween.
But they don't, do they?
Well, certainly not to sweet boys like you. Only grown-ups who haven't been very good have to worry. Come on, honey.
Hey, man, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right?
No. How long we been here anyway? 4, 5 hours?
I can't see my watch.
He wants us to squirm. It's her. Who? You know, that coffin was no bed of roses. And you could have given me a lift on the yacht, considering you were coming here anyway.
Is this the one that helped you escape?
And here I am again. I even think it's the same chair. And here I thought you liked it. I thought you and I.
My apologies. I hate to keep people waiting. So, how have you been, Dylan?
Well, I had a little sore throat last week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Have you tried the licorice root thing? It does wonders. It never fails. My goodness, this is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Morgana. You may leave. So, how is Janice? And, of course, your brother? How do you like Santa Barbara? Sam, you have got to tell me all about your trip. We have so much to catch up to. Haven't we?
Yeah. I said get him out of here before he goes down again.
Yeah, big man. Well, this time I'll know
Ya sé la que se me viene encima, vamos.
No quiero hablar de lo que he visto, quiero que se largue.
Nadie se va de aquí hasta que no le pidas disculpas.
I'm gonna find you in the bathtub and him standing over you, leering at you, and you tell me to apologize.
Si al menos
Eso, a él
preguntaras
no
qué
le
ha pasado.
callas la boca.
Estaba enfadada porque había roto algo. Él estaba
Olvídalo, Iden,
preocupado.
olvídalo.
Lo siento. Necesitaba un amigo y tú has intentado ayudarme, te lo agradezco.
Yo no, este hombre ni es amigo tuyo ni lo es mío.
Él ha hecho más por mí de lo que yo me merecía. También ha hecho cosas por ti. Si quieres despreciarle, está bien, pero no me utilices como disculpa. No tengo que defenderme. Sé cuidar de mí misma. Déjame arreglar esto.
No, está
Deja
bien.
que te
No,
traiga
tengo
hielo.
que irme, Iden. No, me marcho. Cruz tiene razón. Está en su casa y yo no pinto nada aquí.
Por supuesto.
Iden, lo siento, ¿vale? Pero ¿puedo pasarme por tu casa para recoger mi portafolio y un par de cosas?
Por supuesto, no tienes ni que preguntar.
Siento lo ocurrido.
Ya sé de lo que eres
Cruz,
capaz. No voy a
Cruz.
consentir que destruyas esta relación.
Oye, tío, no te preocupes por ello. No vas a tener ningún problema.
Así que crees conocer a ese tipo, ¿eh?
El único culpable de lo que ha sucedido aquí es tu egoísmo. Ya es hora de que dejemos de darle vueltas.
Vaya, te ha engañado como a un
Cruz.
niño. Ahora no, Nick.
Tengo una pista sobre Dylan.
Escucha.
He descubierto...
Escucha, nos veremos en Bass dentro de 10 minutos. ¿10 minutos?
Está bien.
Oh, my goodness. Are those flowers for eating, too?
Yuck, the guts are messy, huh?
Sweetheart, don't call them guts. Wonder who they're from.
Cruz?
Well, she does have other friends.
Other boyfriends?
I wouldn't be surprised. Why don't you read one of the cards and find out?
I better not. She might get mad. Your pumpkin looks mean. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl, and she is mean. Now, on Halloween, she's going to give everyone a terrible scare. You just watch.
Goody! Mom, how come you don't dress up as something scary on Halloween like I do?
Well, maybe this time I will.
As what?
How about a witch?
They'll say nothing, sir.
I'm aware of that. Franz?
There's nothing in these shoes, sir.
Well, you're finally learning, Dylan.
You took every cent I had the last time.
I believe the wind is rising. You searched Kelly Perkins' apartment?
Who?
Of course.
Who is Kelly Perkins?
Who? You know, you're starting to sound like an owl. It's really a very annoying habit you've picked up. What do you care? She is your brother's girlfriend, not yours.
Look, Carlo, they don't know anything.
Don't tell me I've misjudged. Now, I was absolutely sure that we had you followed so thoroughly we would have known if you hid that map somewhere. Or is it possible you still have it on you?
Oh, come on, Carlo. Will we go through all of this if we did?
Yes. I think you would. As a matter of fact, in a way, I think you enjoy it.
Like, suppose we do have a map and it does lead to some gold. I mean, what's it to you, Carlo, with all of your millions? What's one more measly little gold mine?
Benno, you know, I'm almost certain that Mr. Hartley's feet must be getting chilly.
And now cut it out.
No. No!
May I smoke, sir?
May. You absolutely may. I've finished my salad.
Dylan, hold on. Hold on.
Kirk knows I'm in love with you. I show it 100 different ways every day when you're around and when you're not around.
Sabe que anunciaremos esta semana nuestro compromiso. No ha dicho una sola palabra. No ha hecho un solo comentario fuera de lugar.
Delante de ti no. Pero cuando tú no estás, la historia es diferente.
Bueno, eso no lo sé. Pero Cruz, Kirk se ha portado muy bien contigo, a pesar de la hostilidad que le muestras.
¿Se ha portado muy bien conmigo? ¿Cómo?
Yo creo que la cuestión aquí es que ese hombre toca tu punto débil. Es sofisticado, viaja mucho, conoce los negocios a fondo y está en un nivel social diferente al tuyo.
Entiendo todo lo que yo no soy.
No,
¿eh?
no, sabía que lo
No,
tomarías
te has
así.
equivocado, nena. Lo que ese tipo es la clase de hombre que no puedes dejar escapar. Eso es. Tiene trajes elegantes, un estilo refinado y es evidente que tú encuentras eso muy atractivo. No sé, quizá te recuerde a tu padre. Y tampoco a él has logrado verle objetivamente.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Vamos a ceñirnos al tema. Valoras a ese hombre porque él es el tipo al que estás acostumbrada. Cualquiera podría ver que lo que está intentando es romper nuestro compromiso.
Ese no es el tema. No es por Kirk, es por mí. Y por mi vida independiente de ti.
¿Qué?
Tú siempre te ofendes. A veces me esfuerzo tratando de explicarte mis acciones. Intentando no herirte cuando llego tarde si tengo que viajar y francamente estoy cansada. Por eso es agradable tener a alguien como Kirk. Me gustaría que me entendieras, pero no lo haces, ni te esfuerzas por hacerlo. Como el comentario sobre mi padre. Ahora ya sé que nunca te ha gustado mi padre.
Eden, yo respeto a tu padre, aunque no le he santificado como tú, desde luego.
Sí, pero por eso, Kirk es importante para mí. Porque me escucha, porque puedo hablar con él de mi padre sin que me eche sermones. Puedo contarle mis sentimientos y cómo pienso. Solo ves blanco o negro, ley y orden. La muerte es el mal, el dinero es el mal. Kirk es el mal. ¿Por qué no te quitas de vez en cuando la insignia y vives?
Oh. ¿De eso se trata ahora? ¿De si estamos hechos el uno para el otro? Creí que lo habíamos decidido hace mucho tiempo.
Sencillamente no creo que la vida que vivo día a día vaya a encajar con la vida que tú esperas de mí como esposa. Nick te está esperando.
que espere.
Te necesita. Además, de verdad, no creo que haya más de qué hablar.
Hay montones de cosas de qué hablar. ¿Se te ha ocurrido pensar que estoy enfadado solo porque te quiero?
Hablaré con Kirk.
Te agradecería que no lo hicieses. Te agradecería que te quedases aquí hasta que yo vuelva y que hablases conmigo hasta que acabemos esto, ¿de acuerdo?
Cruz, yo también te quiero. Pero tengo el presentimiento horrible de que aún así no es suficiente.
Sí, es suficiente. Se trata de aprender. No es un delito. Espérame.
The wig, and the dress, and the tape player.
I can die happy. And I want to die right now.
I should write a book someday. The digital clock. Now, this was a stroke of genius. You behave. And the letter. Eden doesn't like my masterpiece anymore. She'll soon find out that a work of art never dies.
Another brew of the Bureau, sir?
No, thanks.
No?
Well, so much for our sunny day.
What kind of a place is this?
This is Buzz's place. It's a kind of a hangout. I always come here when I'm by the boats.
Hello, Commissioner. What can I get you?
Pearl has it in his head that I'm some sort of commissioner.
What? I'd vote for you.
Coffee would be nice.
Yeah, two.
Two Cave de Cabos. Coming right up.
Who's he talking to?
He just likes to translate. You know how some little boys want to grow up to be firemen? Pearl wanted to be foreign.
What did you want to be?
I think I'd forgotten until today.
Mason?
Mary, you were about to say something I don't want to hear.
I don't know.
Well, then, listen first. Rejection, for me, is like those high-frequency whistles that only dogs can hear. I usually see it coming a long way off and run like hell. I can't seem to do that with you for some reason. What I said to you out there, as qualified as it may have been, I've never said to another woman. Well, I take that back. I've said it, but only because it seemed polite under the circumstances. Now, I know that sounds cold, but there it is. They were only words. I just didn't understand what the big deal was about. And now that the big deal may be right in front of me, I'm scared to death that for the first time in my life, I won't have the words.
Mason, what am I going to do about you?
I have a suggestion.
No, I don't need one. I have 100 things going around in my head right now.
Is one of them to tell me to get lost?
No.
One for the lady and one for the gent.
Thank you, Pearl.
Hey, man. Sorry I'm late. Is everything okay?
What'd you find out? What'd you find out, Nick?
Kelly's landlord got a good look at one of the two guys that took off with Dylan and Sam. His wife happens to be an artist. He said, this looks pretty much like the guy. You know, and I figured he had something to do with the ship, or the docks.
Well, if he's been around the docks, Pearl will know him. Now, yo, Pearl!
Pearl?
Yeah, so-called for the careful inspection he gives each and every oyster he shucks.
Hey, Cruzarino, what can I do for you?
Man,
Hey,
get
yes.
yourself an early Christmas present and wash that apron, man.
Well, this... Cats go bananas over me.
Any pearls turn up lately?
Not since this one. I'm still looking. They're shy little buggers, you know?
Yeah, listen, man. This particular dude, you think you've seen him around here or maybe down at the docks or anything recently?
It's a face I wouldn't forget, isn't it? Let me think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's a face I'd recognize in a crowd. But only in a crowd, gentlemen. You?
We bring you this special announcement from the National Weather Service. Small craft warnings have been issued for a storm expected to hit the coastline later this evening. Gale force winds over 50 miles per hour have already caused power outages in parts of Santa Barbara. Stay tuned for further information.
Hello? Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Who are you?
I seem to be getting my memory back. This afternoon, I took 4 guys out to a yacht on a boat. This bozo was one of them.
You recognize this man?
Yeah, he's another.
So, you're gonna crank up that leaky old skiff then and take us out there, aren't you?
What, are you serious? In this weather?
That man is my brother, and if anything happens to him...
You'll pay for the gas, correct, Maestro? No problem. Just let me get somebody to mind this establishment, okay?
Take off that damned apron, man.
Tell me something. What did it feel like
What?
when I said that to you earlier?
Different than I imagined.
Then you'd imagined it before.
Oh, yes, many times. Who hasn't?
Well, was it pleasant, at least?
Yes.
Well, then I'm jealous. In one great leap, you've managed to experience far more in love than I have.
You mean no one has ever told you?
But I never really missed it. But you know, love, if that's what I'm in, has a sort of daredevil quality to it. For some reason, all of a sudden, I feel like my whole life depends on making you love me back. I've never thought too much about the future before. But if a woman like you could love me, well, that would be something astounding. The only problem is, would I be too astounded to believe it? Wait a minute. We didn't order it. Well, I think they're just unnerved to have a beautiful woman in the place. I hope you like oysters.
Maybe blindfolded. Well, why look a gift oyster in them? Do they have mouths?
They're all mouth. Don't say it. I'm not an oyster, in spite of this almost uncrackable shell. Look over toward the marina. You see the big white yacht, the one with the blue flags on it on the end there? That's ours. It's hardly ever used anymore. We never have any privacy at home.
What are you asking me, Mason?
I don't know. Well, I do know, I'm afraid to say.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to be alone right now.
Oh, you think it's a proposition?
Mason, there's something you should know. I don't judge anyone else in this, but I don't think I believe in sex outside of marriage. For me, anyway.
Well, Mary, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't want you. But I think what I really want is just to hold you. Feel your hair against my face. Listen to your breathing. Just be with you. Anywhere you want me to be.
I think that sounds...
What? What?
Look.
Do you suppose it's a pearl of wisdom or a pearl before swine?
A pearl of great price.
Gotten for nothing.
Carlo! All right, that's enough. Call your dogs off.
Sam, you open your mouth and I swear.
I believe Mr. Williams has something to say.
Sam, don't you say a word.
Listen, isn't it his turn to listen to me yell for a while? No!
Come on,
no!
Take it!
Yes. Who? If you must, at least stall them. We are out of time, gentlemen. I want the location of that map now. Or I'm just going to have my friends finish their job for neatness' sake.
A jacket.
Oh, no!
Damn you, you fool!
How unimaginative.
Yeah, well, it fooled you, didn't it?
Yeah, but now we've lost everything, partner.
Listen, shut up before you lose what you're scared of most of it.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Human nature, I mean. Untie. We have visitors. One word, just one word from either one of you about our little interview, or to anyone else for that matter. I'll make sure that my boys here finish the job.
The police, open up!
You understand me?
What have you done to my brother? Why are your shoes up?
And my boots got wet on the way on board.
Have you gentlemen been fishing?
Yeah, well, this used to be.
That's my jacket. I caught it on a nail. A couple of nails.
Beppo, perhaps our friends here would enjoy a bit of cognac?
No, Señor Mercado. I think we'll pass on that. Thank you.
I trust that my passport is in order.
Yes, everything is exactly as it should be. Except I have the feeling that I've seen you before. Ever go by another name?
Go by the name on my passport.
These days, anyway, huh? Would anybody mind telling me what these two guys are doing here?
Of course. They were invited to dinner as my guests.
Craig leaves like you wouldn't believe.
See, Dylan, Sam, and I, we met in the Matati, wasn't that it? Right?
That's right, the Matati.
It was at the mouth of the Congo, right? That's right. Yes. And Dylan decided to leave, but Sam wanted to stay on with me for a while. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I got this call from Baron Rothschild, who wanted me to cooperate with him and one of your California vintners. I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge his name as yet. On a project that seemed very interesting for all of us, including all of our wineries, you see. So, voila, here I am.
How did you know where they were? They weren't living with me.
Well, Sam here has kept in touch with my masseuse.
These amigos, I think it'd be a good idea if we got back to shore.
So soon? Well, not to be rude, but somebody tell me, was there any point to all of this?
Look, what's wrong with your foot?
I stumped my toe coming on board. Silly me.
Mm-hmm. We just wanted to welcome you to the United States.
Thank you.
And give my best to the Baron.
Yeah, thanks, Carlo, for everything.
Buenas noches.
out back with Ted. Well, those are very nice. I'll bet you're a quick hand with a carving knife.
Well, stick around. I'll show you.
No, thank you. I've answered my calls. I'm taking off.
Oh my God, the power's off.
What?
Has anybody gone upstairs? Have you checked on Daddy?
Eden, be calm. The power's fine. She just turned the lights off.
What are you so worried about? The machines automatically switch over to the battery pack.
Has anybody checked it? I mean, do you know that it's working? There's already been blackouts. I mean, what's going on? I called here and all I got was...
All you got was what?
No, I was on the phone for quite a while, actually. Although it did ring when I was on the business line, then it stopped.
Well, you have some deliveries here, several deliveries. Brandon and I are busy decorating for Halloween. Maybe we'll put a goblin on your door.
They're all the same. Sorry, I ordered these just after that fiasco down at the house.
You know, I haven't been wanting to talk about this because I didn't want to embarrass you or me. But I think we should talk about it.
All right.
I'm glad that you admire me, and I admire you in many ways.
No, wait a minute. I think I've just changed my mind. Do we really have to talk about this right now?
I'm sorry, but I think we do. I'm aware that your feelings... You have more feelings for me than you did in the beginning.
No, they're the same. And they've been there all along.
Well, I'm very complimented.
Right.
Well, I know it sounds stupid, but I mean it. I mean, it's really wonderful to have someone feel that way about you. And it's even more wonderful to be able to feel those feelings yourself. But I want to make this very clear to you.
Eden, please don't. Look, I know you love Cruz.
Yes.
I mean, you are announcing your engagement this week.
Yes.
Don't you see, I don't admire you. I don't have feelings for you. I mean, I have so much. You know, I have daydreamed about this conversation so many times, so many ways. But typical, I mean, you are handling this with your characteristic grace, and it's just making it all the more difficult. You have nothing to do with my feelings, really. Nothing. I mean, you didn't cause them, and you can't take them away. They don't hurt you, or touch you, or ask anything from you.
I know that.
All right, well, at least now you do know that, and I know that you know that, so I'm glad.
Well, Kirk, you've been very good to me. Not in a business sense, but in a personal sense. I mean, you listened to me about Daddy, and you helped me with the promotion with Cruz.
Yeah, that was very hard. I assure you.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that way. Maybe I did.
Well, I may as well say this. Get it right out there. I mean, everything that I feel right now, I just feel as though it would just all fade away. I mean, if not for the sheer impossibility of it, if I didn't think, and this is my right to feel this right now, that I think he is so wrong for you, Eden. Please don't hate me for this. It's the one thing that I hope for, even though I know there is no hope for me. Thinking that someday that you will know and realize that Cruz can never make you as happy as I could.
Kirk, I love Cruz too much to make him feel like he's in any competition. Real or imagined. So why don't we just keep this between the two of us? I hope I haven't lost you as a friend.
Would you like to go upstairs and check in on Cece?
Stuff.
Where'd you go? Brandon!
Well, how about a preview as to what it's like to be alone with Mason Capwell, lecherous Lothario?
Oh, I don't think I dare.
First thing I do is something like this. And the second is something like this.
And the third?
Well, it's very similar.
Oh, you know what? I have to go up and change.
As long as you promise to change your mind, too. About the yacht?
Well, I don't remember saying no.
No. Daddy. Kirk. It's all right, Miss Capwell. It's all right.
What's wrong?
This happens from time to time. It doesn't mean anything.
I thought you knew.
Can he see us? No, I'm sure not.
Does this mean he's getting better?
No, it's just a muscular reflex.
Mrs. Nolan had you check the reserve powers today. The radio said that there could be a power failure because of the storm.
Excuse me, I don't think Cece would want anyone to see him like this.
I think she's right.
Mary, what happened?
Oh, nothing. I just got my shoes wet.
Oh, was it raining out?
No, I was at the beach earlier before it clouded over.
Rosa, would you get that, please?
Oh, and Mason's down there.
You went to the beach with Mason?
Excuse me, Gina, I have to go change.
Mary, you were at the beach with Mason?
Gina, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not on duty now, and I don't really have to account for my comings and goings, do I?
Of course not.
Just, anywhere?
Anywhere down here.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Hang on.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Nice day.
What's that?
I'll show you in a minute. Oh, good, they sent both.
Dresses for who?
Well, it's something Mary picked out and something I picked out for Mary, but I don't want her to... You know, would you be dear and take this up to her room for me? Tell her it was...
No, wait a minute. I don't even approve of you seeing her, Mason. I'm not going to do that.
Come on, Ted. Did I ever disapprove of you seeing Lake and Lockridge? Don't answer that.
You better be good to her.
You just watch.
You, Maestro, what are you, 7 years bad luck? I walk out with you, and what happens? Some woman finds a pearl in one of my oysters.
It's called karma, Pearl. It's what you get for being greedy.
I should sue you, Crusoe.
Give that man a boarding pass on Ailey's Common.
You know, I'm fair to middle and ticked off at you turkeys. I had better things to do today than go on some wild goose chase out to a yacht and then get jerked around. Oh, all innocents, are we? Tell me you're not lying about what went down out there?
Cruz, we're not lying.
Next time, tell them to call the Campfire Girls.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Keep
Do
that
it.
kid off the street.
Don't worry. And thanks, Cruz.
Nicky, where have you been?
I had an errand to take care of.
I don't think Cruz is too happy with us.
He's not the only one. Hey, listen, I figured out what happened. You went out there with Carlo and let him work you over a little bit until he accidentally found the fake map. You think he's not going to be able to figure that out? Come on.
Oh, he will. Yeah, in maybe 3 weeks. That'll give us enough time to get up some money.
Booze.
Hey, I'm counting on Janice to win the centerfold contest myself.
And I'm counting on Santa Claus. What if it doesn't take him 3 weeks? He does it in less time. I mean, I figured it out in 3 minutes. And he's not going to be so gentle with you next time.
Well, then, gentlemen, maybe we'd better get out of here and find a safer hiding place for the real item.
Is that all you can think about, the damn map, huh?
Don't worry about us, Nick. I appreciate you coming out and finding us. How'd you do that, anyway?
I'm not going to do it again.
Message received. Come on, Sam. After you, Guana.
Because I'm not going to have to do it again.
estropeé todo.
Lo siento, estuve esperando. Pero he oído lo de la electricidad y hoy...
No importa, ven aquí. Cariño. Siento lo que sucedió. Perdona. Tenía que haberte preguntado antes qué había sucedido. No debía haber saltado así contra
No, yo tenía que haber imaginado que la situación iba a traer problemas. Cruz, yo nunca le hice pensar.
Lo sé.
Y no quise decir de ti aquello de inseguro.
Bien, a veces lo soy. ¿Está permitido?
He hablado con Kirk.
Te pedí que no lo hicieses.
No pude evitarlo. Estaba en casa y tuve que decirle algo.
¿Qué dijo él?
Lo comprendió. Estuvo muy bien.
Espero que no pensase que yo te enviaba.
No dije tu nombre. Nunca te mencionamos.
Bien, Eden. ¿Estoy obligado a que me guste ese tipo? ¿Sí? ¿No?
No, solo a que te guste yo.
Eso podría arreglarlo.
¿Sabes, Cruz?
Sí.
He pasado mucho miedo.
¿Con qué pasaste miedo?
Cuando estaba en casa, subí a ver a papá y tenía los ojos abiertos. La enfermera dijo que eran espasmos musculares, pero daba miedo porque me miraba a mí con esa mirada que ponía cuando se enfadaba. Y yo...
Tranquila. Bueno, ¿quieres algo de beber?
Gracias.
Parece que Dylan está bien. No sé qué pasó. Una falsa alarma. Sin embargo, algo extraño está sucediendo y no entiendo lo que es.
Dios mío.
¿Qué ocurre?
La carta que papá me escribió la había tirado.
Bien.
Está aquí. Cruz, la forma en que me miró. Y ahora esto.
Easy? Hello? Can you see me? Well, I hope you can. Nope, it's not Eden's. I had a copy made. I wish I could show her so she could see how nice I look in it. And when I put this wig on, even you would have a hard time telling us apart. You look so mean. Sometimes you look sweet and innocent. But not now. Now you look the way you did when you were willing to throw my little boy out in the cold just because he wasn't a cap level. Anyway, people say that husbands and wives should be best friends. And you are that to me. Do you know that? I can talk to you. But all good things must come to an end. So close your eyes and rest. Because tomorrow, I lose my best friend.
Hi.
Hi, I'm not quite decent.
Well, I never have been, so don't worry about it. I was wondering if I could borrow your pearl.
For what?
For about 2 days.
I mean, why?
You'll get it back. Don't you trust me with your jewels? Thank you.
Oh, Mason, you know that dress that that I picked out that you wanted to give me as a present, a very generous present?
Yes, they were supposed to send one in your size. Did it come yet? Mm-hmm. And it's the right dress, and it fits, and you look like Shirley Temple in it?
Well, it fits.
How would you like to have somewhere to wear it tomorrow night? I just checked with the crew. The yacht's available. Trusted me with your jewels.
I've never been on a yacht.